Okay, we are back with white quartz. And we're going to put it in one of our baby barrels, the 1.5 pound barrels. And this is really beautiful. This is from Kingsley North. Looks really nice. So there are, I like the points, you know, and the way that it comes like this, but I just want it smoothed out some. And I'm really nervous with this because I haven't done this type of quartz before, and I don't want to ruin all the points, but I do want it rounded. I want, you know, some of the sharpness to gone. I want some of this rough to smooth out. So we're going to see, and this is only 1 pound of it, so we're going to see how much it actually holds in our barrel. That's a really big piece for this tiny barrel. That one's really nice too. I like how clear. I love these windows. I really don't want those windows screwed up. Now we're going to see what happens. It looks like all of it will fit. And we have a couple little clear chips in here. But those I'm not going to save. So we'll get rid of those. Okay. This is fitting perfectly. But because I want to not damage it too much. Alright, let's put the grit in. So this is a 1.5 pounds, so I'm going to put 1.5 of the 60, 90. That's one. And that's about half. I'll put a little baking soda. Again, because this is the first time we're running it. After we run it, I'm only going to put like half. After we put baking soda in the first initial round of this stage, I don't have to put it in anymore. So this is good enough. So just a little bit of water. So I'm going to try another experiment. So I've been using the small and large ceramic media for cushioning, but because I really want to protect this, I'm going to use this tiny bead ceramic, which, as you can see, is super tiny beads. Super tiny beads. And these are ceramic. These are not plastic. Sorry, I drew a blank on the word. But we want to just give it some cushioning because I really don't want to ruin those beautiful points. But we still need the grit to move around. I could probably have used the small ceramic media, but I'm going to experiment with this and see how it works. Normally I was going to just save these for a polish round, but we'll see. Now I didn't put very much in here, but you see how much it rose the water level? That's going to make a really runny slurry. So I'm actually going to dump a little bit of this water out, and I will be right back. All right, we have a little less water now. You can see the water levels way down there. All right, we will see how this turns out. I love little experiments. You want to tighten the nut, but you don't want it so tight that it's going to make the lid pop. No leakage. So let's label this. And we're going to call it Quartz. And today, well, it went to 6090. Today's 9/21. Here we go. Quartz crystals. These are the clear quartz. That have been in 6090 coarse grit for 1 week. And they're dry, mostly. And they've done just a lovely job. Just a lovely job. And there's a little slurry. Looks really hazy because of the rough grit. And as you can see, it's going to need a little bit more. Just a little bit more, just a few more days. Maybe a whole week. See the imperfections. Okay. There's not really a whole lot to see here. This is the clear quartz. We were hoping these windows and these sharp angles and everything would stay, but it looks like it won't. So we learned that lesson. And that's okay. I have a whole lot more. I might leave some of it in rough, instead of tumbling it. Okay, I think this is definitely ready to move, to be recharged and stay in coarse. Sorry about that, a little sidetrack. So we tumbled this with some tiny bead ceramic media, and yeah, it kind of went down the drain outside. So I need a smaller mesh strainer for it, and to be able to catch that next time. Yeah, but I like the tiny bead on here. I think it preserved a lot of the mass. I think it helped these from banging into each other. And I think I might do the tiny media again with this. I don't know, I have to think about it. I have some small media. I might use the small media. So, yeah, okay. We're going to recharge this barrel and we'll see it next week. we're back with our quartz, clear quartz crystals. It's been 3 weeks in coarse 60-90, and we're going to see how it's looking, if it can move on to medium. This is still pretty rough down here. This one's pretty rough. It's just at the bases. The rest of it seems really good. See, it's just these bases that are rough. So I think maybe 1 more week in rough will do, or in coarse grit will do. Can you see those? Yeah. It's kind of hard to see these clear stones. But all that on the bottom needs to be smoothed out. Yep. 1 more week. 1 more week and it should be ready to move to medium with any luck at all. Yeah, there's just a lot. Seems to be where all these crystals grew out of their matrices. Where they were chipped off from the matrix is where it's really rough. Because where the points were is really nice and smooth. That one is so close. Since I believe quartz is a Mohs 7, it's pretty hard stone. They just look like little ice cubes, don't they? So cool to see. It's like just these things right here. Sides feel alright. It's just... this is probably the only one that could move forward, except we've got this one mark right there. So since we're running it, we might as well. So I did find one little chip. And let's see if we can find any more. Because we know that the chips are bad news, even in the rough stage. Oh, it's a big chip. I think that was it. And every time I say I think that's it, I always go over it one more time just to make sure. And I'm not seeing any bad ceramic media, so we're good there. We will take the ceramic media, put it back in our container. And we are going to recharge this barrel for 1 more week in the 60-90 coarse grit. So this is a tiny little barrel, so we only need 1.5. This is our little barrel. For some odd reason, I really like these little tiny barrels. A little too much water, but that's okay. And that's how it's recharged. Just put more grit in there, seal it up, put the washer on, grab the roll nut, It's KNURL. It's such a weird name to me. I only want it so tight. Check for leak. Update the tag. This is our Quartz. Still in 6090. Today is 10/4. Put it on the barrel or put it on its tumbler. Hi, welcome back to Crystal Wellness Studio. This week is October 12th, and we are looking at clear quartz that's been tumbling in 6090 grit since September 19th. So it's been 3 full weeks, and we just did a quick rinse to see where we're at. And it's looking pretty good here. It's very smooth. It's just a little bit right there, but I think I'm going to move. I don't know. There's all this right here at the end. This is all pretty rough. Start drying this a little bit here. Let's see. Oh, it's just this right here at the end. Look at that, isn't that cool? The clear little window inside. Huh. I think this one's ready to go to medium. This is got just a little bit right there. Look at the inclusions in that. It's nice and smooth. That is inside the stone, but then we got that little chip right there. So close. This has got a big fracture line here. Yeah, the finger gets caught right in it. And then there's a little mark there. Very close, very close. It's almost frosting over when it dries. And that's caused from the grit is rough, so it needs to be smoother and smoother and smoother to get rid of this haze. That one's ready to move forward to medium. Oh, this is so close. I think that one's good enough. Oh, look at this. You see that? That is going to cause problems, and I bet you if I put chisel to that, it's going to break right off. Goes all the way around. I think I'm going to have to. We'll set that aside for a problem child. And when I call a stone a problem child, it's something that needs external work. A tumbler's not going to fix it. That one's excellent to move forward. I don't know what to do with this. that's ready. I think medium will smooth any little bits on that out. Oh, I don't know if that should go forward or not. But since I have more going in back to coarse, I will put it with that. And then of course we have all of our little ceramic media. And we have no chips. Okay, so with our clear quartz, this is going to move forward to medium. We're going to set it aside till the rest catches up. And then this is going back in for one more week. It's like I'm holding ice cubes. And then we have one problem child. And that's the problem child. I think we're just going to split that right off and put it back in coarse. You can see it's catching. All right, we're going to set this one aside as a problem. And then we are going to come back with our next barrel in just a moment. This is feeling very smooth. I think that this will be ready for 500 as well. I mean, there's little imperfections in it, but you're never going to get those out, not with a quartz. I was looking at the beginning videos of this quartz, and it kills me that I ran it. They were beautiful points, and I should have just left them. But we're rock tumbling, so that's what that batch was purchased for, was to tumble. Still, they feel so lovely. There's a little bruising there. Can't feel it though. Is that under? Wonder when we're done if it's still going to be frosted, because this was really clear when we started. Wow, it's a nice big chunky piece. Feels really good in the hand. Wow. These are nice big palm pieces. See the inclusion in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing any chipping. I'm not finding any real problem with these, so I'm very happy with that. These are ready to move to 500. There's that little tiny piece that we had. This one, I think, might become a Zen stone. We'll see. I mean, it is really tiny. It's going into the Zen garden. Wow. Okay. So that's it for our clear quartz. Clear quartz. Oh, the frosting is starting to come off, and we're really loving it. Really loving it. Feels really nice. I think 2 weeks in 500 is what it definitely needed. It looks like chunks of ice in my hand. Wow. I think that one can go back with our golden. Oh, nice big old hunk. Ooh, big piece. Just feels delightful. 2 weeks and 500 was definitely worth a while. I have a couple of pieces I'd like to I'm gonna move that one back. Oh, and this one's gonna move back also. Ooh. See that rainbow inside there? Hard to get. Well, the camera's not going to cooperate with that. Really nifty. But because of this, I want it to go back. So when it's wet, it looks clearer than when it's dry. Let's flip that whole piece. See, it's starting to dry. This is dry. It's wet. Wow, this is amazing. I think our tiny little pieces of amethyst and our golden quartz and our clear quartz is ready for wash cycles and then to move to 1000. It might actually spend a couple of weeks in 1000 because we really want this frosting to go away as much as possible. This frosting came from, you know, like the 6090 grit. And the 120s refined it. Wow, look at that. it refined it, and then the 500, you know, was refining even more, and then the 1000 should do its job, making the surface just micro fine scratches should come out. But by the time it goes to polish, hopefully it'll come out almost clear. Ooh, just beautiful. Just beautiful. And we're back with our clear quartz that has been running in our 1000 pre-polish aluminum oxide for 2 weeks. So 15 days altogether. And I think it's ready to move forward. Let's dry this off here. Very, very smooth and ready to move forward. See, with it wet, you can see through it. It's very nice, and then you can see everything that's inside the stone, which I think is amazing. Now, dried off, it's a little murkier, a little more opaque dry. I'm hoping when it polishes, it'll make it that nice clear, because really there's like, I don't know how much more running it in 1000 is going to do. That looks pretty clear. Until we dry it. But the stones are perfect. They're just so smooth. Of course, they're still a little damp. Look at the inclusions you can see in there. It already has a nice shine, and this hasn't even gone through polish yet. These are just amazing. This one has a nice inclusion, and I'm not sure what that silverish, greenish silver mineral is that's inside there. It's really cool. And it's pretty deep in there too. Oh, did you hear that? Oh well, there it is. Ooh, ting. That crystal ting. Very pretty. I know you can hear the fan running in the background. Sorry about that, but it's really warm down here for January 1st. Snow. It's like sleeting outside, but downstairs is pretty toasty. So I had to turn the fan on. This one I think is the clearest of the bunch. I mean, you can... This camera angle is hard to work with. So you can see my finger right through there. It's pretty cool. These are really, really nice. They're perfectly smooth. You know, to the touch, they're perfectly smooth. Even this, that was the matrix end. It's really nice. Woo. All right, I would say that our beautiful, lovely clear quartz is ready to move on to polish. And because this is such a hard stone, it's a Mohs hardness 7, we're going to put it in a wet polish. And that is going to be our aluminum oxide polish. And yeah, we're going to put it back in our 3-pound barrel. So this will go to a wash cycle, run 2 or 3 of them until it runs, the water runs clear. Because it's clearing everything out of the barrel. You know, the sides of the rubber holds the grit a little bit, even no matter how much you hand clean it. It still needs those cycles. You know, the gasket lid, I mean, it looks pretty good and clean now, but it's still retaining a little bit of grit, and so it needs the wash cycles to get it really good and clear. And there's still a little bit even in the stone and in the ceramic media. Everything needs a good wash. So fantastic. We're back with our polish barrel for this week, which is our golden quartz and clear quartz. Look at how foamy that is. It is so foamy. Oh my goodness. All right, this is our wet polish, our aluminum oxide. Let's see if we can get a piece of the clear quartz here and see if the frosting came off of that. Kind of curious to see how clear it actually gets. Hang on, we're going to dry this off camera so I can see. Oh, perfection. Look at the shine. This is 1 week in the aluminum oxide polish. That extra week in 1000 really did the trick. Wow. Look at how clear. I mean, really, look at how clear that is. You can see everything right through it. And this is why we do it, folks. For results like this. Who would have thought this clear quartz, when it looked so frosted, looks so perfect now. So clear. Let's see. Get some color behind it. You see how clear it is. There's clear quartz for you. Okay, let's pull a couple more pieces. Trying to. There you go. Just needs a burnish wash now. It's like I just realized I'm not saying anything. I'm so sorry for the dead air. Wow. clear crystal quartz is turning out fantastic. I thought I had like one piece of amethyst in here. I'd like to pull it out too. Nope, another clear one. Remember last week when this still had a tiny bit of frosting on it? Well, this is the beauty of the polish. It got rid of all that surface mark, all that surface scratching and everything from the other grits. Let's get all these cleaned up and we'll take a couple shots of that. Get the rest of it pulled out of the barrel. And all these pieces that are in here, just tons of them here. Yeah, let's get all these washed up. It's just beautiful. And we're back for an after shot with our polished clear quartz and golden quartz, which is just stunning. It's a great big piece. Now we just need to run a burnish cycle on these. Get all the rest of the residue and the slurry off of it. Wow. See how clear that came out? All that crazing did not happen. The frosted marks from all the scratching from the different levels of grit are not there, are not present. So we've got a beautiful, beautiful clear. You can see the inclusions. Oh, just gorgeous. Just stunning.